Hello whiskey lovers and welcome back for another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Today in Auchentoshan, a golden oldie if I may say so. Well, it may not be a golden oldie per se, but in my book this is already quite a golden oldie because this is a Auchentoshan distilled in 1978 and it was bottled after 18 years. It was bottled in 1996. So for me this is already a bit of a golden oldie, and I was lucky to find one of these bottles. I think I actually bought it from a fellow collector in Holland. I'm not sure if that's correct, if memory serves. It's been in my collection for a while, but I have not yet been able to try it. And truth be told, I didn't think I ever would be able to try it because, you know, it was bottled in 96. This is 13 years ago. This is, you know, but then fast forward to 2019 and you have these bottle share groups on social media, and all of a sudden this one pops up and a guy says, "Hey, I'm opening this up, who's in for a sample?" And I was like, me. So here it is, the Auchentoshan 1978 from Scott's Selection. Scott's Selection, he's got, oh, if you Google it, you will find that he has many single casks of single malt and also single grain that he's bottled at cask strength, but also some at drinking strength, depending on how high the strength is at the moment of bottling. He's got this whole range, but I feel very lucky to have been able to secure this bottle of Auchentoshan 1978. Come to think of it, I was only 8 years old when this was distilled. Can you imagine that? And it was bottled in 1996, which is already 13 years ago. Come on, let's face it. That's quite a while ago. And in fact, by now it has, I said 13, but it's 23, isn't it? Yeah, wow, it's 23. By now, this whiskey has spent more time in the bottle than it has ever spent sleeping on that cask. Anyway, it is bottled, or it was bottled way back when, at a cask strength of 52.6% ABV, and it is clearly a bourbon cask, as you can tell from the color. It's this full golden, but it hasn't got any of those sherry hues. The way it clings to the glass already tells me that this is going to be a full-bodied malt, even though it is the soft and delicate triple distilled lowlander Auchentoshan that I like so much. I'm very much looking forward to this, and I hope you are as curious to this as I am, because it's been sitting in my collection for like 10 years now, and finally I am able to give this one a go. 52.6% ABV. I'd say not for the faint-hearted, but hey, you never know with Auchentoshan. It's a rather delicate spirit because of the triple distillation, so this just might be quite delicate indeed, instead of punchy in your face because of the ABV. Let's find out on the nose. Oh my God. I'm in heaven already. I have this little oh my God moment smelling this. Oh, a bit of old school Auchentoshan. It's a classic old school Auchentoshan on a bourbon cask, but I'd say this was a first fill cask. I can't be sure, of course. It doesn't say on the, or does it? No, it doesn't. It does not mention what cask it is from. That's a pity. Anyway, like I said, it is beautifully. It's a bit layered, and it's a bit old school. I think it's first fill. I get fruity, citrusy notes, a lot of pineapple, some maraschino cherries, some waffles with pear syrup and a bit of coconut, but there's also a bit of an earthy note in there. That really gives it some depth. Ooh, I gotta get me another one of these. This is the kind of nose that makes me very happy. Right, let's find out on the palate. It's not that punchy. I certainly do not feel the urge to add water or anything. Oh, it's creamy and sweet on apricot pie, oranges with a tad of a bit of note, Seville oranges, pears, almonds, some licorice, and there again that lovely earthy note. That's from the cask. It has to be from the wood, but this is actually quite grand. Beautiful Auchentoshan. Right, on the finish. It's a lovely long finish, a bit spicy, but it's really, this is outstanding. This is really outstanding. Wow, where have you been all my life? My day is made. This is a grand Auchentoshan. This is a great mouth coating, delicate yet punchy. It's the hunt for another bottle of these is now officially open. If you see one, get in touch with me. I have to get me another one of these. The Auchentoshan 1978 from Scott's selection. It's a brilliant one. And that's all for this Whisky Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whisky Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you.